Hi everyone. So in this video I want to share a decision I'm making, and that is to no longer in any way talk about any sort of group of people, which I mean here any sort. So whether it's from like 5 people or 10 people or a culture or a race or political affiliation or anything, any sort of group of people, even an individual, where it's like a point of blaming them or criticizing them. Because what I see now is that if, let's say, you make a criticism of some group of people, right? Or even a person where, they shouldn't have done that, or they were wrong doing that, or, whatever it may be. What I see is that when you share such information, when you talk in that way where it's like you're blaming them, you're criticizing them, when another person hears that, they could completely agree with you, but then they use that point as a way to then, let's say, also attack that group, but also to then justify their own group and their own ideas, their own beliefs, and their own standings. It's like that situation where when you attack someone else sees that and they agree with you, but in fact, if you were to look at the other person, you actually wouldn't agree with what they're also saying. It's like it's a principle of it's easy to destroy, but it's hard to create. And it's also the principle of whenever you attack something that doesn't really say what you stand for, just because you're against something, it doesn't actually tell someone else what you stand for. For example, you could be for, let's say you attack, let's say rich people, but then you're for violence and, killing them, for example. And so that's why, when you see in general today, society and people, that people come together to attack something. Let's say Donald Trump. But within that attacking, if you look at what each person stands for, they're not actually with an agreement of what is a solution, what's practical, of actually what would be the positive, what would you have instead of the problem. And so it's kind of like that mob mentality where everyone comes together with an anger against something to attack something. And it's the same point here. Everything I've said is that same principle, where that leads to a problem then, because then what is actually a solution? What is actually practical? What is actually a positive? What is actually we're standing for? And so here I realize that for me, if I were to ever in any way speak as a criticism of saying something, or even someone, one individual, is something that's wrong or bad, that's actually a waste of my words. It's actually perpetuating other people's ideas or limitations where they won't actually look for a solution, something positive, something more. The best way is really to either make it something about everyone equally as one, where yeah, it's a problem we all equally have, and then provide a solution, and therefore it's not really a point of attacking some group, or to actually just only speak in terms of what I stand for, what I am for, what am I proposing a solution, what am I creating. Because because now I realize it's a waste of your words, and also it damages, the opportunity, the potential. Whenever you criticize someone, whenever you say something is wrong or bad, I mean, you could might as well just say the solution. You might as well just share what is the positive point, what is the point that needs to be created or moved or become. And that is the way forward, I see, for everyone. So I mean, it is quite easy. I just have to share, okay, this is who I am, this is what I stand for, and why. And this is my reasons why. It's not about saying, like, if someone criticizes you, it's not about going ahead and now criticizing them. It's about, okay, well, this is who I am, this is what I stand for, and that's it. And that is a really good solution for many problems. It's a point of also building another person, because then you do that for another person where you stand, okay, this is what I see is best, and this is the point here for expansion, for growth, for you. And this is my experience with it, this is why, and that's it. It's not about anything else, really. So let's work together. Let's build each other. Let's bring forward solutions, practical points. Let's see what we can give, each of us individually. What can we give, provide a solution? You know, what's our point? Even if it's just a few words of wisdom from our experience, it's still worth giving. So thank you very much. Bye.